It said I was supposed to be a good cook and a good lover. I don't know how to do either of those things. Just to live my life based on my horoscope. I know, chat, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing and it's humbling, honestly. Not my brightest moment. But I actually, I'm a Cancer, by the way. July 22nd, on the brink of being a Leo. My 8th grade graduation quote was, "That Zodiac girl." And I actually, even worse, I think I can name everybody's zodiac sign from high school. All of them. I don't know their birthdays. I just know their zodiac, which is just like incredibly weird and strange. And I hate that about me. Like, even, I'm trying to think of like the most niche reference. Even this girl named, I know that she's a Capricorn. I've never spoken a word to that girl in my life. I don't know a thing about her. I don't know anything about her. Why do I know that? And in middle school, I used to read my horoscope every day. I had a little horoscope account where I posted what your horoscope was going to be if you were a Cancer. And if it said my day was going to be bad, I was like, fuck, my day's going to be bad. And then I made my day bad. Even worse, I started to adopt the personality traits of a Cancer. So I don't actually even know to this day if I'm like as sensitive as I think I am. I just know Cancers are supposed to be like that. I used to base all my relationships on zodiac signs. I would never talk to a person who was born, actually I don't even know the days. I wouldn't talk to an Aries, a Sag, or a Libra just because. And I would only start talking to Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo men. Because my horoscope said that was the best type of man for me. Which evidently has turned out to be not so true. But I just think, actually, even worse, when I first had my first real kiss, the guy was a Taurus. And when I found that out, I was like, we're meant to be. Like, we're soulmates. And then I didn't get over it for 3 years. I think it's just, when I was younger and Instagram was like cool, I would scroll on my feed and it would all be zodiac sign stuff. Like, I'll pull it up, some dumb shit like this, and I would eat it up. I'd repost on my story. I'd send it to everybody I know. I used to tell people that I only liked this cousin or this family member because they were like whatever sign they were. Just like crazy stuff. Crazy, pathetic things, okay? And I don't know like when I decided to get over it, but I did talk about it in therapy very briefly. And I was like, I used to live my life by that. Like, it controlled me. I would not be friends with someone if they were a zodiac sign I was not supposed to like. And if I was like, this won't last long. We just weren't compatible. Who the fuck knows? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know shit. But I just think it's so funny. Like, my whole life was like curated for me. And I read, if you type your birthday and your date and your time of birth into this little thing, it'll like tell you your entire life path. So it told me my entire life path, and I was like, okay, bet. Now I gotta do all this. It was like, you're gonna get fat when you're 22. I swear to God, that's literally what it said. It was like, you're gonna start gaining weight in your early 20s. Doing, oing. It's already happening. It said I was supposed to be a good cook and a good lover. I don't know how to do either of those things. I don't know how to do either of those. Yeah, it said a lot of things that are not true. What else did it say? And the way I remember it all too, it's so embarrassing. Yeah, it just said like homemaker. I've never felt that way quite literally in my entire life. Homemaker. Home destroyer, maybe. Yeah, I used to live my life by this. Super embarrassing. But it kind of did help me. You know what? I'm saying it's embarrassing, but also like, I stayed away from some people I sure as hell should have stayed away from, you know? Because they, like, so weird. I used to not, like in middle school, I would specifically not tell certain people my secrets, even though they were my friends, because I read somewhere that they were like a backstabbing, two-faced Gemini. And you know what happened? They told everybody. I learned my lesson because I told this one girl that I had my first kiss with some little puny loser in our class, like in the 5th grade or something, and then she told everybody. I don't know. Maybe I kind of wanted everyone to know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But yeah, I think the zodiac epidemic was so real. Like I don't really apply it to my life anymore. Sometimes I see one and I'm like, true. And then I scroll, but like back then I like lived by that. I couldn't go a day with, like, it was like an itch I had to scratch. I couldn't go a day without looking at my horoscope. And then some days it would lie to me and I just dismissed it. Like it'd say like, you're gonna meet the love of your life tomorrow. And I was like, okay. And then I went to the same classroom I've been going to for a year. And I was like, there's no one new here. Who am I supposed to meet to teach over my knife? Yeah, anyway, I think that was the worst epidemic ever. I love that since the pandemic, we started using epidemic. The lonely male epidemic. The clean girl epidemic. Like, have we considered epa shutting the fuck up? I heard there's this new epidemic called I heard there's this new epidemic called I heard there's a new epidemic that's shut the epidemic up. Shut the effing dupic up. Body tea, coochie good. Okay. Bye. Bisexual.